Yo, 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 what's up, peeps? Welcome back to another video. Today, we are on MX vs ATV Alive. I'm joking. We're on MX Bikes. However, we are on an MX vs ATV Alive track. We are on the JS7 compound that Maplar created not that long ago. It's come to my attention that only 48-ish% of you that watch these videos are actually subscribed to the channel. So go ahead, press the button, completely free. You can always unsubscribe at any time, and it just really helps the channel out and grow more and more. And don't forget to turn the notifications on so you don't miss a video whenever they drop. Be one of the first ones there. Be one of them weirdos that comments first on every single video, but usually isn't first. But yeah. Oh well, enjoy. And I thought, since the other day I done a video of Ricky Carmichael on the goat farm, I thought it was only fair that we gave old Bubba a little bit of love. And has Bubba really got a nickname other than Bubba? Because obviously Ricky is the goat. Well, I guess Bubba is his nickname. I mean, he used to be called the Kid back in like 2000 and whatever, back when he was on the old KX125. Other than that, no idea. Let me know down below if there are any other ones, or if it is just Bubba and that's it. And I can't lie to you boys, I've actually not played this track since the release video that I done on this, and I just fancied a rip around, to be honest. I really love this gear, by the way. I'll put the links to everything that I'm using right now in the description. And first ever time I've been using a Fox helmet as well. I didn't even know it existed. I just went hunting for MXB mods just because I wanted everything to match. Wanted everything to be Fox related. I'm not too sure. So I've got on Fox Instincts right now. I already had them in my game. I'm not sure if they're ripped or what, but I will do some digging on MXB mods. If you see a link down below for them, happy days. If you don't, just take my word for it. I'm not meant to have them in the game. What I did want to do, instead of ripping around on the 430, I wanted to ride KX125 because there are exact Bubba replicas from like 2002 to 2004-ish. However, those bikes are all part of the CBMX pack, which I'm trying my hardest not to really promote anymore, as a lot of the bikes in those packs are all ripped from other games, and they're a bit of a taboo subject. They're all a little bit naughty, kind of the same as the 110cc bikes. They're all ripped and not available to download anymore. So I try my best not to play with those. I've still got them in my game back from when I used to, and I just haven't got around to deleting them yet. So we're riding the 450 instead because, funnily enough, there's no other James Stewart replica stuff in the game, which I was very, very surprised by. I think there's more like Ken Roxon replicas and Ricky Carmichael and stuff like that, but yeah, James not been given a whole lot of love. I really like this gear. I think this is the sort of kit that I would have wanted when I was younger, because I used to wear such like out there gears. Like, it was the brighter and the more colourful the better. And a lot of them did tend to be like the older Fox stuff. Like, I remember really old O'Neill gear was always super bright and colourful. And I think as I've got older, I've kind of toned it down a little bit. But there's something about like fluo yellows and bright yellows that really always catches my eye. I think I've said this in a video before about my road bike and it having fluo yellow wheels, etc. And I'm not sure why. Is there anything that you guys have as like a go-to, if anything you buy? And I mean, my dad, for example, he loves black and red as a colour combo. Most things that he'll buy will be some sort of variation of that. Obviously, I like my yellow. Sorry, I'm spinning around. I want to try and triple that because I know that's the faster line. I've got the road on 2.5. So as you can see on this right here on the right, she's getting very deep after just a lap. And it looks like that I didn't actually delete the road from last time I played this track, which is not a bad thing at all. I always get really bad like muscle memory and go ahead and reset track when I go back to pits, just from my old hot lap hero days. Here we go, triple around the corner. Oh, that was fairly smooth. Triple again. Oh, front end please. Double. Lovely stuff. You know what? A lot of people have been joking about me being essentially Ken Roxon in this off-season, just changing bikes every week ahead of Supercross. I don't think I've given the Suzuki much love. I think I've just got it in my head that the Suzuki is the slowest of the current OEMs. Oh god, now that might completely change once the Beta 18 OEMs drop. However, right now, it's kind of the bike that I always tell people to learn on if you're moving up to 450s, just because it's the most mellow. And I know with my riding style, I always run the mellow mapping as well in the others tab. Oh, that's not very ideal, is it? Ah, damn it. Yeah, I always run mellow, so I always try and kind of use the bottom end of the bike, just try and lug my way around the tracks. I've never been one for banging it off the limiter anywhere. Some people I watch and they'll like keep it in a lower gear, just redlining it all the time. And I can see pros and cons for that. Obviously, a pro being it's probably much easier to manage your speed if you're doing that. But at the same time, a con could be maybe you're restricting your speed if you shift up to that next gear for even if it's for like 2 seconds and then shift back down afterwards. Are you gaining time or are you losing time from shifting? Who knows? I mean, there's going to be a lot of testing, a lot of trial and error. Something that I really don't want to sit down and do myself and put the time into. I think that would be incredibly... Oh my god, please save it. Thank you. Incredibly frustrating to do. But up and over this, I'm going to do... I think... Yeah, I'll do another lap of the Nationals track. Should we just do everything? I'm going to do everything again in this video, like I did when I first played this track. We're going to do the outdoors one a little bit. We're going to do the 2 soupy tracks, and then if I'm feeling like treating you guys, I might go and do the turn track at the end as well. I do love me a turn track. I'm not sure what it is. It's very satisfying once you've learnt it and you get it all smooth. I think last time I played this track, I was right in the middle of changing all of my settings around. Like direct lean and stuff, so I probably didn't do it too much justice. Not that I'm really doing it much justice right now at all. I got a little bit of a... Oh god, it's going to crash here. Please, please, please. Oh, it's fine. Front end, thank you. A little bit of a funny story. Now, this is actually really bad, and I'm not sure if it's a funny thing or if it's a sad thing. Me recording this right now, the date today is the 8th of December. I know this is probably ages ago, but I keep saying it in every video. I'm away for the holidays. It's the 8th of September. I went rock climbing today with a friend of mine, and in the car on the way there, I heard a Christmas song, as you do. And then I realised that it's the 8th of December, and I've just heard my first Christmas song of the year. How mad is that? And that just shows how, firstly, how little I listen to the radio, but secondly, just how little I've been going outside recently. I don't think I've actually left the house since December started, so that's pretty nuts. At the same time, it's bloody annoying because my car's got Bluetooth for my phone, and usually I'll just put Spotify on my drives, but it's not been working recently. I keep getting like Bluetooth errors and stuff. Try turning the car off and on, try turning my phone off and on, resetting the Bluetooth, and still no bueno. So very, very frustrating. So I actually have to listen to normal, like, public radio. How disgusting is that? And I'm going to sound well old when I say this. I don't like a lot of modern day music. A lot of it doesn't appeal to me. You get the occasional song now and then that I really don't mind, but I really like having control over what I'm listening to. So big old shame, but that's technology for you. Works when you doesn't work when you want it to work the most. The only time that I probably find it really annoying is if I'm on my long drives, like my 4-hour or so drives up to see my girlfriend. I have to listen to normal radio for 4 hours straight. That is pretty grim. Much rather be listening to my car playlist where I can just have a nice sing-along, lose my voice on the way there, nice chill vibes, absolutely loving life. And it's quite nice, actually, because usually when... Okay, that ramp's a bit funky. I don't think I took that last time. Usually when I go climbing, usually it's very, very, very busy because it's like just after peak work hours. But today, I'm not sure if it was a combination of it being extremely cold, maybe it's the lead up to Christmas, people are doing their shopping or what, but it was almost empty. It was so nice. Had the entire place almost to ourselves, and I wish it was like that more often. I notice when I do go travelling up north and I go climbing with my girlfriend, we tend to go more during work hours, so it's usually empty then, which is to be expected. Everyone's either at school, at work, or maybe someone will shoot up on their lunch break, who knows. But yeah, when you go after work hours, it's usually pretty damn hectic, which I'm not a fan of. I'm not the most social of people. I hate there being loads and loads of people about. You see a lot of people just go up to complete strangers, start talking to them, start helping them with the climb that they're on. That's just not me. I'll sit back and I'll peruse, I'll watch other people now and then I'll go hop on and do my own thing. I'm very, very socially... I won't say socially awkward, because if I have to talk to people, I will. I think I just choose not to. Maybe so I'm just not a sociable person in general, which is leads me on to a separate topic whilst I'm here just trying to spin some kind of clean laps around this super track. Nations. 2023 Nations at Ernay. I have decided I am going to be going. Now, I don't know if to do some maybe meetups or not. Very torn between it, because my face might still be a secret by then. Like, my identity might still be a secret. I'm not sure whether to make that as like a reveal or I can do some cryptic stuff. I'll just post a picture on like the community page of my YouTube every now and then, just showing like where I am on the track, and everybody else has to guess. Maybe I'll wear some Linz merch and just see if anyone spots it. That'd be quite funny. Just wear the OG Linz merch. And I've not got any new ones myself, which is mad, because I actually have to purchase it myself off of a Teespring, but I've got the old one that doesn't get sold anymore. Got the OG one. Plug for the merch, by the way. Go and bloody buy some. Christmas season. Get your maybe get your family members to buy you one if you ain't got the money yourself. Help a brother out. I get some of the proceeds from it. So loving that. And subscribe to the channel. Granted, I am recording this a hell of a long way in advance before it goes live. We might be at 42,000 people by now. If we are, hell yeah. If we're not, what are you waiting for? Press the button. I post almost every single day, and hopefully you enjoy what you see. And there's quite a few people that do come back to the channel time and time again that just haven't pressed it. And I used to be one of those. I used to cringe at people asking for this subs and all that, but it really does help. And then obviously, if you turn the notification bell on, you will be one of the first people here all the time, which is lovely as well. As I do notice there's the same people over and over again returning to the videos and commenting, even if I don't reply to every single one. I see it. I see who you are. Same with the live streams as well, to be fair. I always see like the same familiar names over and over again. It's really nice because you just get to know people on more of a personal level when they all keep popping back into the live streams, and I do enjoy it. I enjoy building up that sort of almost like a relationship with you guys. It's nice. It's a lot more personal than just doing videos. Let's move over to this one. If I remember correctly, this track was the harder of the two, or harder of the two Supercross ones, that is. Up and over there, and I think I remember from the actual when it was on a live as well. I'm pretty sure this one was always the harder of the two. Let's stretch this out. Ooh, another little quad. Quad again into the corner, maybe. At the brake. Skirt. Oh, lovely stuff. We flowing. Okay, good decision by me to hop on the 450. I think if I would have done this on a 125, I could have been in Struggle Town. Say that as I just struggle. I'm turning around. I'm doing it again. I don't give a shit about just running lap after that. We're going for hot lines right now. Let's get into second gear, maybe. Send it. Step off. Oh, is that quadable into the corner, do we reckon? Or maybe. Maybe. Hold it. Keep her going. Save it. Yes! I feel like that's something I've improved upon recently, is kind of my recoveries if I start getting all kinds of loose. I feel like I'm able to bring the bike back round a little bit easier. Oh, sugar. Land it. And I crash. Ah, God damn it. So, I mean, I've completely forgotten all the layout of this track from last time I rode it. But it seems to me like there's quite a few quad opportunities around here. More so than from the other tracks. So I want to give one or two of them a bit of a go. Oh, sugar. Right, so first of all, we can quad into here. Rub. Quad. Then we quad again. Lovely. Then, what was next in this rhythm? So it goes step on, step off quad. Right, let's try that. Round. Step on. Case. Survive. Thank you. This is the correct racing line, by the way. It's like a Joker lane. You got to turn around and do it again. For God's sake. Right, let's go again. Second gear. Nice and easy around the corner. Step. Oh, no, okay. Maybe it's... Oh, I don't know if it's the rut or if maybe I should be first gear rather than second gear. I mean, I can try in first. It just... I feel like the Suzuki revs out super quickly, so I'm not entirely sure. Second gear. No, first gear. Yeah, on. Off. Quad! Oh, coming up a little bit short. That weren't too bad. I'll take it. And then an actual good run through the whoops. And then... What have we got here? I think we've got a triple quad. Triple. Quad. Oh, that one was pretty clean. Triple into the corner. Lovely stuff. Oh, there's nothing more satisfying than busting out a quad on this game. I don't know what it is. Like, the difference between a triple and a quad is usually pretty damn huge. And I know a lot of the time, especially on some of the more tricky tracks, you've got to downside the jump before it absolutely perfectly if you want to get all the way up and over. I think it's the act of, like, lifting the front end up and then dabbing on the, like, slamming on the brake and then dipping the front end down. Like, up, down, up, crashing here. Going over the berm. That's the racing line. Lovely stuff. We'll keep her going. Transfer. Up and over. Clean. Right. Let's go over to the turn track. We'll just spin a few laps of that before we sign off. Tossing her sideways. Oh, God, look how deep that rut's got. I only hit that 2 or 3 times, I think. Where was it? It was over here somewhere. Where are you? Ah, here you are. Okay. Right. Which way? I can't remember which way around it goes. We're just going to jump on here. We're going to pray. Oh yeah, I've still got my rut in from last time. Lovely stuff. So round to the left. And I think I've said it multiple times. Every time I've played on a compound or whatever with a turn track, I feel like I could just sit on turn tracks all day long because it's such good practice. I think the issue that I had around here last time was that my bike kept, once you get into a run, my bike keeps like standing itself back up again. So I want to try and be super smooth. And one thing that I found helps, if you're having that issue in some ruts where you get into it and then the bike kind of like hesitates, stands up and puts you off balance, try and not weight in the outside peg quite as much in the ruts, because really you don't really need to. Like the grip that you need should... I've crashed on that corner twice in a row. The traction that you need should already be there from the pure fact of you being in a rut. So either just keep yourself central, or I've even found every now and then leaning into the corner as well rather than away from it can be quite beneficial. But yeah, let me know if you've got any other little secrets like that, because it really frustrates me. I find standing up helps as well. Standing up helps quite a lot for you to not get so twitchy. Then I feel quite loose when I stand up. I feel a little bit more out of control, especially in the slow speed stuff. If I'm going super fast, I don't mind it at all. But yeah, standing up on the pegs around some slower corners, I always find it can get a little bit wild. I always think that it gives you a lot less traction as well, rather than sitting your ass in the seat. I already feel like this has been much better than the last time I've done this. I mean, I can't remember it, but I feel like I'm flowing pretty decently. She's already getting nice and deep, and I know it's probably not the right time of year to be doing it, but it actually makes for some decent outdoors practice, just being able to smoothly follow the ruts. Now, I don't know how much of this we're going to have in Soupy. I'm hoping that the erode isn't too bad. I know that there are talks between Stone and Piboso himself about fixing the online erode. Because what it seems to be at the moment is, in testing, you'll find quite deep, definitive ruts. However, if you use exactly the same erode setting online on multiplayer and have multiple people, everything just seems like it just flattens itself out. You know, it doesn't form an actual rut itself. It's just the whole track gets slightly lower, which I don't think is how it should really be. I feel like if we can actually develop proper ruts throughout a race, then no two races are ever going to be the same. It's always going to switch all over the place, and some races will be a little bit more difficult than others, depending on how the ruts get formed. Let's say you're in a quote-unquote pro race where everyone kind of, for the most part, knows what they're doing and all follow the same line. You'll get one really smooth, deep, long rut, and then maybe if you're in a public lobby with people that are newer to the game and they kind of blow out the rut and so on, it might get a lot rougher, a lot choppier. Maybe some of the corners will develop hooks in them rather than just a smooth corner as well. And I think it'd be really, really nice. I've just been stood up this whole time, by the way. This is actually a hell of a lot easier. Maybe I need to take Finn's, well, not even advice, that if anybody stumbles across Finn in a public lobby, this is really random, by the way, I don't think I've ever spoken to him before, tell him to sit down. The man has not got a sit button bound on his controller, he just stands up everywhere, which I don't understand how he's so fast like it. It's bloody infuriating, but oh god, there we go. I think that will bring an end to me absolutely talking out my arse for 20 minutes or however long we've been going. If you've enjoyed this video, as always, please do drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new. I hope the holidays are treating you well so far. I think this is probably being released around the 20th or so, just going off the top of my head, so a long way ahead of time. But yeah, I hope everything's been good. Hope all the family is safe and sound. Hope you're enjoying yourself, and hopefully you're not working too hard if you are still at work. Hopefully you don't have to be putting in them super long hours and draining yourself just before the holidays. And whatever it is that you're up to, stay safe, stay happy, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.